Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. So today I'm going to be bringing you guys some Valentine's Day ideas since Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday and it's right around the corner. I have a ton of good ideas to spend your Valentine's Day at home. I know with everything going on with COVID last year, we all still got to go out because COVID was not a big thing in the US back then. But it is this year, so I just wanted to bring you guys some of the date ideas that my fiance and I have come up with through this year of not being able to go out. We literally don't go out ever, you guys. We would love to, but we just try to stay as safe as possible, and a part of that is just staying in and trying to get creative with our date nights. So the first idea is Chopped, you guys. So if you guys have ever seen the show Chopped, then you'll know what I'm talking about, but if not, let me just kind of clarify. Whenever my fiance and I go out of town, we always put the Food Network on. It's just like our go-to when we are in a hotel room. I don't know why, honestly, but we both really like cooking, so it's just like a fun show to watch. And one of the shows is Chopped. With Chopped, each of the contestants get like a basket of ingredients to cook with. So my idea is that we will each go to the grocery store and buy like different items to put in the other person's basket, and then the other person will have to obviously cook with it. So I just think that would be a super fun thing to do. We're probably going to go to the grocery store before Valentine's Day just because we don't really know. I feel like on every holiday it's kind of busy in the grocery store, but you could also make that a part of your day, like just going grocery shopping and pick up just different things that you think would be funny to have your significant other cook with. We're probably just going to go together and we'll each have like our separate little like sections of the cart or whatever, and we'll put our stuff in them so that then the other person can see what they're going to have to cook with and can pick some stuff up at the store that they're going to need. Like say that you pick something really weird out and they need like pasta or something. I don't know why like they would need pasta for something really weird, but it's just like a good idea to do that, so that, or to plan in advance and like pick your significant other's like food out beforehand and show them like a week before so that they have time to go to the grocery store and like buy things that would work with that, because you might not have them at your house. But I am really excited about this idea, and I really hope that we can actually put that into motion for Valentine's Day this year, because I just think it would be so much fun. A really fun thing you can do with this too is have each of you do like a different like one of you cook for breakfast or lunch and then the other person cook for dinner, or even like a dessert round. You guys could even actually the dessert round you guys could do together. That would be super fun. So I don't know, and you guys could each like choose out like one or two things that have to go in the dessert, and then you have to like mix them together somehow. That would be so much fun. So I am really excited about that one. But also going along with the cooking theme, obviously you can go like the stereotypical like make the pancakes for breakfast with like shaped as hearts, or make a charcuterie board. My friend Elena actually has a really good tutorial on charcuterie boards that I will link above for you guys for a Valentine's Day setting. It is so cute. I'll actually put a picture of like the ones that she made in here, and you guys could do something fun like that you don't normally do on the day-to-day. But that's another like really cutesy thing that you guys could do for Valentine's Day. And obviously the next one is kind of simple and a go-to for everyone for Valentine's Day, but we like to watch a romantic comedy on Valentine's Day, just like whatever you want really. Our big go-to is P.S. I Love You, just because that's one of my favorite movies, but obviously you could go to whatever you want for a romantic comedy. But something really cute that Dominic did for me one year was he sent me off to the movies with one of my friends on Valentine's Day, and then when I got back, he had set the living room up like he had like basically pulled the living room into the living room. He basically pulled the mattress into the living room and had set up like a little blanket fort situation for us to enjoy a movie in, and we actually played Mario Kart as well in the living room, and it was just like fun to change up our space, and it made us like obsessed with honestly putting our living room together like that, just because like it's just a nice little change of things, and it's just a cute way to make the night special, I suppose you could say. So that was really fun. Okay, another really cute date idea is to play board games. So one of our favorite games to play is Scrabble. We just always love playing it. It's just like one of those games that can go on forever, but to put a little spin on it for Valentine's Day, I think it would be really fun to do like only love words, or like not even only love words, but like words that pertain to your relationship. So like different memories you have, like say that you're, I don't know, you guys went to SeaWorld and saw sea lions and that was your favorite animal or something. I don't know. That's just like one that I just pulled out of a hat, really. But like sea lions could be one, and then you have to like obviously elaborate on the memory that you guys have together. Or another really fun way that you guys could do it, sorry you guys, I'm like literally thinking of these as I go, but another really cool thing to do would be like you do sea lions and then the other person has to like explain why you put that word. So like they have to kind of think back in their memory to think of those things. That would be so sweet. I actually really want to do that. I think that's what we're going to do this year as well, especially if my foot is still in the situation that it's in now, because that's a really easy one to just like pull the board game out and play and like reminisce together. Oh, how fun, you guys. Oh my gosh. And then even if you guys aren't like in a relationship that has been like long term where you know those types of things, it'd be a really fun game to even play to like learn more about each other. So like do words that like, I don't know, pertain to you, and like you can kind of like teach them about your history and stuff. That would be fun. So anyway, on to the next one, you guys. The next one, we're going back to cooking, and this would be really fun to just like go to the grocery store, like I said, and pick out things that would be stuff that you would order at a restaurant. Like let's say like burgers. Dominic and I don't really cook burgers ever, but it would be fun to like recreate, actually now that I think of it, now that I'm saying it, I'm literally plugging myself, but it would be fun to like recreate your favorite like burger joint restaurant, which I actually did for Dominic last year. I recreated like an In-N-Out burger, because obviously they don't have In-N-Out here where we live in North Carolina, but it's like stereotypically in California, and we could not travel to California at that time because of COVID, so we kind of recreated that, which would be a fun thing to do like with anything. If you guys are like big travelers and you have like a specific restaurant that you used to be able to travel to, because obviously travel restrictions were different, and obviously travel restrictions are lifted now, but just, you know, the world was different a year ago. So it would be really cool to like recreate your favorite restaurant from a different state or anything, like, or recreate like obviously his favorite restaurant from growing up, like his favorite meal or whatever. That would be really fun. Or even just a place that you guys love going together, just recreate it at home and make it a different type of memory. I mean, it's probably not going to be nearly as good, but maybe it'll be better. Whenever Dominic recreates meals from restaurants, they always turn out so much better than they do at the restaurant. But then when I do it, it's like, I don't know, the In-N-Out burgers were just not as good as the In-N-Out. But it makes sense. It makes sense. It's In-N-Out, you guys. You can't really top In-N-Out. But anyway, moving on to the next one. So this one actually goes along well with the other game one that I mentioned. And this one is play the newlywed game, or like any type of game kind of that you can like just kind of Google different games for like couples. And it's just like a fun like little romantic way of like thinking about love on the day that it is, you know, on the fact that the day is supposed to be about love. It's just a fun little game that you guys can play, especially the newlywed game, because it's kind of like a, do you know this about me? But also that could lead to fights if they don't know it about you. So I don't know. It depends on what type of couple you are. If you're the type of couple that would get mad about that kind of stuff, I would steer clear of that because you don't want to ruin Valentine's Day. But if you're not, I highly recommend the newlywed game, just because it's fun to like hear what the other person thinks is your favorite this, that, and the other thing. So I will actually link a link to the newlywed game down below, and that would be just a really fun way to keep the day feeling special. That's the whole point, honestly, of Valentine's Day. Is it's supposed to be like the day to show your love or whatever, but really it's just the day to show your appreciation for the other person and show how much you know about them, how much you care about them, and obviously that is love in general, but it's just, I don't know, those are like the fun little things that you guys can do to still make it feel special without being able to go out and, I don't know, enjoy a meal together. Really, that's not what Valentine's Day is about, so you really shouldn't have to leave your house to be able to show each other the appreciation of your love for each other. Oh, this one is a really fun one. I actually got this one in a Facebook group, and this woman had made, well, she actually did like a bar hop. I think it was for, I don't remember what it was for, but it was for one of the like drinking holidays. She did like a bar hop throughout their house where like she recreated like different bars that they go to and like brought him through the house to like show him it, which was so cute. But my idea is more do like a wine tasting type of thing at your house. It's not as big or like flashy, but it's still like a fun little thing that you probably won't do any other time in your life, honestly, because you would go to a brewery, or not a brewery, you would go somewhere to do a wine tasting. But I think it would be so much fun to like go pick out a couple of bottles of wine at Target, at like, I don't know why I said Target, that's just where we get our wine. But just go out, pick out a couple of bottles you guys have never tasted before, pick out the bottle you have, the one that you like as well, just so that you're not like sitting there with all these bottles that you don't like in the end. But definitely like go pick out a couple of ones that you don't know, that you've never tried before, and do like a wine tasting situation. Do the charcuterie board thing I mentioned with the wine tasting. I think both of those things together would be really, really fun, and they would still make for a very special Valentine's Day. This is one that Dominic actually did for me in the past, and it is to have a picnic. I know this is like a tried and true, like, it works, you guys. It's something to get you out of the house, and it's something that it's a little different. You're not going to really do a picnic every day, unless you are that type of person, which, honestly, you're the type of person I aspire to be. The type of person that can get your ass out of the house and do a picnic. I just think that's so much fun. I'll actually put pictures on screen of when Dominic set up a little picnic for us. He brought, like, a picnic basket, a sheet, some cards to play while we were out there. It was really hot that day. I think it was September when we did it, and we're in North Carolina, like I mentioned, so it gets pretty hot here, but it was still so much fun, and it was just like, it's the thought that counts, you guys. So like set up a little picnic, or even if you guys like don't normally hang out on your patio, like go sit out on your patio, do something outdoors if it's nice out, obviously weather permitting, but do something outdoors that you wouldn't typically do. Go for a walk, go for a bike ride. Those are things that we just do normally, so that wouldn't really make the day any more special than normal. But if you don't do that kind of stuff, like it's just nice to be able to do something different on that day, like creating a tradition that, because we really don't know how long COVID is going to be a thing or what is going on with the world, to be honest. So it would be nice to create different traditions that you guys can carry through the years. Okay, so the next one is I guess it depends on your significant other. For me personally, Dominic would love it if I did this, but I know somebody else, like, you might want to choose something else. But just think about who your significant other is and what they enjoy doing. My fiance loves playing video games. He loves them. Like, that's what he does in his free time. So something that he would really love to do is just play a video game with me and enjoy our time. That's actually what I mentioned that we did in the blanket fort, which obviously that's the elevated thing of it. But even if you just like bring him home a video game he was talking about, or suggest that you play like something that he always plays together, suggest he teaches you that. Like he could teach you any skill even. Like if he doesn't even like video games, say he likes golf or something. Just like suggest doing something that you wouldn't normally do, because it's Valentine's Day and you want to learn more about them and you want them to know how much you appreciate them and how you are interested in the things that they like, even if on the day-to-day you aren't interested. But think about like the different things that you've never shown interest in that like they love and would actually die if you showed interest in them. And just suggest it on Valentine's Day. I think that's just a really special thing for them. And I know everybody always thinks Valentine's Day is all about the girl and like the guy has to do all of these elaborate things, but really we should be doing stuff for them as well. And it's about both of you. It's about your love, not just you. So I highly recommend just showing interest in something that they want to do, and don't ask them what they want to do, because they're not going to have an answer. But you know what they like. If you've been with them for a while, you know the types of things that they do constantly. And if you were to suggest doing them with them, like that, just, I don't know. Just imagine if your fiance were to suggest, I don't know, he curl your hair for you or something. Like, how weird would that be, first of all? But second of all, like, it would be special because he knows that you like curling your hair, you like, if that's what you like, you know? Or if he were to suggest to put the like romantic comedy on, or I don't know, whatever you guys like. If he were to suggest throwing on some music and just like dancing together, like if he were to suggest those types of things that you like to do as a woman, and that's so stereotypical because men like to do those things too, and some people like have that all the time because their man likes rom-coms and stuff like that. But if you're like me and your man, he likes rom-coms, but if he wouldn't typically throw on some music and like start dancing with you, like, just imagine if he did that with you on Valentine's Day. You would feel so special. So same thing goes for him. If you were to throw on his favorite video game while he's in the bathroom or while he's showering or something, and he came out to you having his favorite video game on, how special would that be for him? Okay, and last but certainly not least, for us at least, is fondue at home. So Dominic and I, for all of our anniversaries ever, we have gone out and done the melting pot fondue, and it's just such a romantic, special experience. It's like a 3-hour excursion, and it's expensive, but we don't do a lot of expensive things. So like for our anniversary, we always kind of splurge on that, and sometimes we would do it for Valentine's Day, just for like romantic events, you know. And obviously we're not going to be doing that this year, so I am actually going to order him a like little fondue set, or us a little fondue set, and it's just going to be so much fun to like make it together. I mean, obviously it would be more fun to have someone else make it for us, but fondue, I can't express to you how much fun it makes eating. I don't know, like it's just like a fun experience to eat your food that way. So I'm hopeful that I'll be able to find one that like I don't just have to do the chocolate, because our favorite is when we can like put the meat in it, and we can do like different cuts of meat and like put the meat inside of it like they do at Melting Pot, but I don't know if they make those, so we'll see. I have to order it still, so I mean it might not even get here on time, but at some point it would be fun to be able to do that, and I think that would be a really nice like fun thing to make it different. Not everybody pulls out their fondue maker every day, you know. But anyway, you guys, I hope you like this video, and I hope it gave you some sort of inspiration. Even if you don't do any of the things that I suggested, I hope it inspired you to come up with your own versions that relate to your significant other and your relationship specifically. And if you like this video, please remember to hit the like button. If you want to stick around and see us actually do these things, I also do vlogs, so if you want to subscribe and follow along, I'm sure I will be vlogging for Valentine's Day as well. But I will see you guys next time.